How goes it? Had an idea about the future of artificial intelligence and how it could affect advertising. I think with the advent of artificial intelligence, there could be a chance that advertisers will devalue content creators and culture in general. At least in the Western world, advertising leans heavily on culture. You can look at a TV spot like the Cheetos Super Bowl ad from last year. That commercial doesn't happen without Shaggy's song. He is a contributor to culture. That said, if we enter a situation where advertisers have been convinced that all the information they'll ever need will come from a form of AI, and they don't really have to deal with people, one of two things is gonna happen. A, you're gonna see the same kind of advertisements over and over and over again because there's no new information coming in because they're using old data. The artificial intelligence will be using old data, or it's sourcing data in real time, stealing from creatives and not compensating them. Ultimately, what needs to happen, in my opinion, for advertising to stay robust and for contributors to culture to be properly compensated is there has to be, and for things to remain free, there has to be some kind of base patronage for people that contribute to culture via the internet, so that artificial intelligence has data to pull from and people are being properly compensated for their ideas, like an amazing TikTok dance. Perfect example. Several years ago, Black Boy JB created the shoot dance. Ultimately, it got stolen by Twitch. He was never compensated, and they made millions upon millions of millions of dollars from selling this dance to people that play the game every day. What I'm suggesting is that Black Boy JB, as a contributor to culture, should have been paid. You mean he should have been paid for doing a dance on a YouTube video and then getting signed? 100%. 100%. He should be. And then the algorithm can take it and this is in the future, for instance, the algorithm can observe it and say, oh, this dance works, let's put it in a Geico ad. And no harm, no foul, because the creator was compensated. Got paid for his work, for his art, for his creativity. To make sure that happens, there has to be some form of base, consistent patronage set aside for people that contribute to culture via the internet. So that, again, so that we can avoid either A, algorithms using stale information for advertising to create cookie cutter advertisements in the next 3 to 5 years, or B, to prevent, and this is the part I'm really concerned with, to prevent content creators from being stolen from, to prevent content creators from having their ideas stolen from them. Not only by certain kinds of people on TikTok, but so that it's not stolen by algorithms and they're not properly compensated. I think that's going to be even more of a concern in the future because AI will become commercial. And again, it's like, it's like when social media started. Like, I'm willing to bet Microsoft has an Instagram page. You know what I mean? Or like Best Buy or some shit like that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I am saying institutions and corporations will see what's working and then go, we need to be a part of that. So I predict that the same thing is going to happen with artificial intelligence when and if it becomes a method of producing marketing campaigns and advertising campaigns, a way to generate ideas, a way to target audiences, a way to source concepts, a way to apply what is happening culturally in one part of the world to advertisements and products that will be aimed at that same part of the world. You know, like, I think this stuff is going to become more and more relevant in the future. Just remember, you heard it here first. And like, comment, share, and give me a follow. Tell me what you think. Let me know. Appreciate you. Peace.